Imagine standing at the crossroads of the world, one foot in Europe, the other in Asia. A city where golden domes touch the sky, ancient bazaars buzz with life, and the blue waters of the Bosphorus sparkle under the sun. That's Istanbul, a city that hooks you from the very first glimpse. This isn't just another destination. Istanbul is where empires collided, where palaces tell stories of sultans, and where every corner offers a new surprise. Why Istanbul? Get ready to discover the top 10 breathtaking spots that hook travelers from all over the globe. 10. Galata Tower. Want to see Istanbul spread out like a tapestry under the sky? Galata Tower hooks you with views you'll never forget. Rising 67 meters, built in 1348 by the Genoese, this tower once watched for fires and guarded the city. Today, climb to the top and gaze at the Bosphorus, the Golden Horn, and the endless skyline of domes and minarets. At sunset, when lights flicker on, the tower becomes the stage for romance. Many proposals happen here, proof that the view hooks hearts as much as eyes. 9. Dolmabahçe Palace. What if you could step into a palace where gold drips from ceilings and chandeliers weigh tons? Dolmabahçe hooks you with breathtaking extravagance. Built in 1856, this palace was the Ottoman Empire's new face, blending European Baroque with Ottoman flair. With 285 rooms, gilded halls, and a chandelier weighing 4.5 tons, Dolmabahçe feels like a dream sculpted in crystal and gold. Even Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, founder of modern Turkey, made this his final home. The palace is a reminder that Istanbul doesn't just preserve history, it lives it. And once inside, the glamour hooks you completely. 8. Grand Bazaar. What if I told you there's a place where history, color, and energy collide under one roof? Step inside Istanbul's Grand Bazaar and you'll be hooked before your eyes even adjust. Every corner pulls you in deeper. Carpets that look like art, spices that perfume the air, gold that glitters under lantern light. Since 1461, this has been more than just a market. It's a heartbeat of trade and culture. With over 4,000 shops, you don't just browse here, you wander through a living maze. One turn offers leather, the next antiques, the next jewels that sparkle like fire. Every shout of a vendor hooks your curiosity, every whiff of roasted nuts hooks your appetite, every bargain pulls you further into the dance. The Grand Bazaar doesn't just welcome you, it hooks you again and again. 7. Spice Bazaar. Close your eyes and breathe deep. Saffron, cinnamon, dried roses, and coffee swirl together. The Spice Bazaar hooks your senses like no other. Opened in 1664, this market was built to fund mosques and became a hub of exotic flavors from Egypt and beyond. Today, you'll find mountains of colorful spices, Turkish delight, herbal teas, and dried fruits. Vendors happily offer samples, hooking you with taste before you've even bought a thing. This bazaar isn't just a market, it's a feast of scent and flavor that wraps around you and refuses to let go. 6. Bosphorus Cruise. How many places on Earth let you sail from one continent to another in just a few minutes? Not many, but Istanbul does, and the Bosphorus Cruise hooks you the moment you step aboard. Imagine drifting on a waterway that splits two worlds, Europe on one side and Asia on the other, as the city unfolds like a living postcard. The Bosphorus Strait, stretching 30 kilometers, is no ordinary passage. Palaces glitter on the banks, centuries-old fortresses guard the horizon, and wooden mansions whisper stories of Ottoman grandeur. Fishermen lean over the edges, casting lines into the blue, while ferries and cargo ships weave past in a timeless dance. Then comes sunset, when the sky blazes with gold and the water mirrors fire. Seagulls swoop and follow your boat, and suddenly Istanbul feels eternal. 5. Basilica Cistern. Beneath the busy streets lies a hidden world of shadows and water. The Basilica Cistern hooks you with mystery and magic. Built in 532 AD, this underground reservoir once stored life-giving water for the city. Today, 336 ancient columns rise from shimmering pools, creating a scene that feels straight out of a fantasy film. Walkways glide over the water while Medusa heads lurk at the base of columns, legends whispering from their stone faces. The dim lights, cool air, and haunting beauty hook you into an otherworldly experience. This isn't just history, it's an underground dream you'll never forget. 4. Süleymaniye Mosque. Want to see Istanbul from a place that feels both sacred and serene? Süleymaniye Mosque hooks you with its elegance and its views. Built by master architect Mimar Sinan in 1558, this mosque crowns a hill overlooking the Golden Horn. Its domes and minarets balance like music notes in stone. Inside, light filters softly through stained glass, and the quiet feels infinite. Fewer crowds mean more space to reflect, wander, and breathe. Step outside and the city stretches below like a living carpet. This mosque doesn't just impress, it hooks you with peace you'll carry long after. 3. Topkapi Palace. Imagine holding jewels bigger than your palm or walking through the secret harem of Ottoman sultans. Topkapi Palace hooks you with power, intrigue, and glittering treasures. From 1465 to 1856, this palace was the beating heart of the Ottoman Empire. Step into the imperial treasury and see the legendary 86-carat spoonmaker's diamond or the emerald-studded Topkapi dagger. Walk through tiled chambers where whispers of royal plots still seem to hang in the air. Every courtyard, every gilded ceiling pulls you deeper into the Ottoman world. Topkapi isn't just a palace, it's a portal. And once you enter, it hooks you like a story you never want to end. 2. Blue Mosque. Ever walked into a room where every wall glows like the sea? The Blue Mosque hooks you with its ocean of tiles and its quiet peace. Built in 1616, the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, known as the Blue Mosque, dazzles with over 20,000 handmade turquoise tiles. Step inside and the vast prayer hall surrounds you with glowing patterns that calm the mind. At dusk, when the call to prayer echoes, the air vibrates with spiritual energy. Whether you come for faith or for beauty, the Blue Mosque hooks you with serenity that lingers long after you leave. 1. Hagia Sophia. What if you could step inside a building that has seen over 1,500 years of history, where light dances on mosaics like stars? That's Hagia Sophia, a jewel that hooks you with its majesty. Built in 537 AD by Emperor Justinian I, Hagia Sophia has been a cathedral, a mosque, a museum, and again, a mosque. The central dome, once the largest in the world, seems to float on light itself. Christian mosaics and Islamic calligraphy live side by side, a living testimony of Istanbul's layered past. Climb to the upper gallery, whisper in the echoing chambers, and feel history wrap around you. Hagia Sophia doesn't just impress, it hooks your soul. In conclusion, so there it is. 10 breathtaking spots, 10 unforgettable hooks. From the timeless majesty of Hagia Sophia to the spicy air of the bazaars, from glittering palaces to quiet mosques, Istanbul captures you again and again. But here's the truth. Istanbul doesn't just show you places, it shows you contrasts. East and West, old and new, sacred and vibrant. That's why it hooks travelers for life. Once you come, you'll always crave to return. That's Istanbul's greatest trick and its greatest gift. If you enjoyed this trip, subscribe and leave a comment to share your thoughts. More travel stories and guides are on the way. Thanks for being here.